Welcome back to Total Extreme Wrestling. We are in January 1997 and about to see the Royal Rumble, or whatever this game makes out of the Royal Rumble. I think a complete real Royal Rumble is not possible in the match, or at least like this WrestleMania main event stipulation. I think the game cannot do that, I heard. Let's see whatever we get in week 3 and 4 in 1997. Fans are amazed by Macho Man Randy Savage. Randy Savage wowed the fans at Monday Nitro last night, debuting a brand new move that got one of the best reactions of the evening. Given the pop that he received, expect to see a role in his future matches, but they never say what move it was. So, it says something 5-star match. Is Dave Meltzer now in here? So we got a 91 show rating, 12,500 people, 2.92 television rating. So Sting cut a promo on Hollywood Hulk Hogan. A video covered the feud between Randy Savage and Scott Hall. The Blue Bloods defeated the Rock and Roll Express. An interview with the Giant. Backstage segment with Larry Zbyszko. Jim Duggan and Harlem Heat defeated DDP and Rough and Ready. The Giant defeated Billy Kidman via disqualification. There was a backstage segment with Eddie Guerrero and one with DDP and another one with Booker T. Hollywood Hulk Hogan defeated Joey Max. Was a backstage segment with Jimmy Hart. Randy Savage defeated Dean Malenko. That's a 99 rating. This is a 5-star match that they're talking about, I assume. Lex Luger defeats Chris Benoit in a cage match to retain the World Television title. And WCW, they may be getting nervous because the WWF is on such a roll. They, have a lot of main event matches here. Or at least very good matches. The Warrior also defending the WCW World Heavyweight title against Kevin Nash. That gets a 94 rating, and they certainly don't mean the wrestling quality, but maybe crowd reactions and stuff like that, like the overall feeling that you get, or the overall success that match provided. So the Warrior, I criticized him for not being on the show after winning the title. Now he defends the title in a seemingly good match, and we had a 5-star match, and it's rare that we see a genuine 5-star match, but last night certainly delivered in a big way when Randy Savage defeated Dean Malenko. The match was made Monday Nitro one of the must-see events of the year, is bound to feature heavily in the voting for match of the year. This is the first 5-star match we see in this save game. Really cool. So the star of the show was Randy Savage. Monday Night Raw was shown, 2.64 TV rating. They heavily increased with their rating. They are almost at 2 million viewers now. ECW Hardcore TV was shown, 0.06 TV rating. And let's continue. That's like in reality, WWF and WCW, they are both providing really exciting shows at the moment. There was a Raw taping here, 79 show rating, over 9,000 people in the New Haven Coliseum. We got a video covering the feud between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. Vader defeated Mark Henry in a battle of the big men. Is Raw shorter now, or am I making this up that we all look at how long Nitro was? We had a backstage segment with Sunny, a backstage segment with Hunter Hearst Helmsley, a backstage segment with Billy Gunn. Honky Tonk Man and the Smoking Guns defeat Tatanka and the Dogs of War. Shawn Michaels defeated Aldo Montoya and The Plague, Undertaker and Mankind. What a tag team! Defeat Owen Hart and Psycho Sid. Or is it? I think it is the same in this single play when I really play it, that you can decide how long each segment is supposed to be. Maybe the main event was really long. Also a very good match, 90 rating. Ric Flair wins an award. Recently we ran a poll on our message board where fans could vote for who they thought was the most entertaining wrestler in the world. After thousands of votes, the winner was today announced as Ric Flair. I can imagine that. Dances with Dudley, never heard of that guy. So, what else? We got ECW broadcasting deal. An ECW conference call last night confirmed that they have signed a deal with WBGN TV to show their future events. This deal marks an important part of their broadcasting strategy for the future. Didn't they say that the old television channel is going to go out of business or so? But I think they needed an upgrade anyway. So otherwise we have WCW Saturday Night, 58 show rating, 2,500 people. Interview with Papa Shango, Scotty Flamingo, and Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker defeated Jim Powers and Sergeant Greg Pittman. A lot of sergeants here. Backstage segment with Diamond Dallas Page. Backstage segment with Gene Okerlund. Cobra and Pitch Black defeated Greg Valentine and Rough and Ready. John Tenta defeated Shane Douglas, and the Booty Man defeated Papa Shango. Fans were amazed by Steve Dunn in a United States Championship Wrestling event. Rocky Maivia rising. Rocky Maivia has become an unlikely talking point in wrestling after some industry veterans singled him out as a future superstar. The comments made on a radio show yesterday indicate that they feel that with the right handling, he could go far. Yep, and yeah, this database probably has something included that you kind of give them certain attributes and that the game kind of knows that these people are supposed to get big. So, WWF Tag Team Edition. WWF launched a new tag team onto the scene last night as Virgil and Bob Holly were officially announced as a tag team. They will be working under the name Chaos Connection. Another generic name, but maybe they can do something together. WWF Superstars taping 61 show rating, 2,500 people. An interview with Viscera. Shining Force defeated Team Zero Tolerance by DQ. Backstage segment with the Doc Hendricks. Interview with the Sultan and the New Rockers. Coco Beware defeated Isaac Yankem by disqualification. Tatanka and the Body Donners defeated the Sultan and the New Rockers. And Viscera defeated the Warlord. So then we see... blah, 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 blah. Let's continue. Dusty Rhodes. I've heard of that guy before. Then we get Bull Nakano gone. It looks like she may be out of her way of the USWA. The company decided not to renew her contract. Inside sources indicate that the promotion have no interest in keeping her once the contract brings back she's history. Do we have women, or will we have women's division somewhere? Right now, both major American promotions don't have women's wrestling. That may change. I don't know if the game knows how to do that. If it gets done randomly or on purpose. Saturday night aired. Got a 0.16 TV rating. Then let's end the third week. Will we have a pay-per-view in week 3? Or do both companies have a pay-per-view? Yeah, we had the Royal Rumble last night. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. So we see no pre-show. 77 rating, 36,000 people in the Midwest. They don't specify where we were. An angle. The British Bulldog won an impromptu brawl with Owen Hart. Psycho Sid repulsed an attack from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Road Dogg and Aldo Montoya defeat Rocky Maivia and Mark Henry. And the Nation working together already without the Nation existing. There was an interview with Roddy Piper, but an odd choice for an opening contest here. Video hyped Isaac Yankem and the New Rockers against Barry Horowitz and the Body. What card is this for the Royal Rumble? Isaac Yankem and the New Rockers defeat Barry Horowitz and the Body Donners. A video hyped the Godwins versus the Sultan and Crush. The Godwins defeated the Sultan and Crush to retain the WWF World Tag Team titles. The Undertaker won a 30 wrestler battle royal to win the Royal Rumble. Yeah, this is what the game makes out of a Royal Rumble, but that was not even the main event. The main event was Steve Austin defeat Goldust to retain the WWF World Heavyweight title. The Undertaker is now going to WrestleMania. He would go to WrestleMania. Undertaker versus Austin for the first time at WrestleMania would be something, but I think the game doesn't understand that this is now the guy who goes to WrestleMania. Yeah, I think that won't happen, but the Undertaker, this is some kind of title in the game, like a trophy. The Undertaker wins this one. The show got a pay-per-view buy rate of 2.99, almost 1.5 million buys, and a 0.01 TV rating, because it was on pay-per-view almost everywhere. So the Undertaker wins the Royal Rumble in 1997. Steve Austin, still the heavyweight champion, going to WrestleMania. Will we have February events? Probably. Then there was Monday Nitro. 10,863 people, 91 show rating. They're also on fire here. Gainesville O-Dome. Papa Shango defeated John Tenta. Was a backstage segment with Gene Okerlund and another one with Eddie Guerrero. An interview with the Tag Team Masters. VK Wall Street and the Blue Bloods defeated Jim Duggan and the Rock and Roll Express. There was a backstage segment with Scott Steiner. Ric Flair defeated Glacier. Backstage segment with Jimmy Hart. Backstage segment with DDP. The Tag Team Masters defeated the next. What kind of generic team is that? Kevin Sullivan and Mania. I always forget who is who here. Hulk Hogan defeated Billy Kidman. Sting defeated Big Bubba Rogers by DQ. The Warrior is gone again. He's not even in angles. Kind of like the Brock Lesnar of WCW here. Randy Savage defeated Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton in the main event, but well deserved. Was a great match. Randy Savage put his working shoes on, now wrestling against all the great wrestlers here. Bobby Eaton, Dean Malenko. Monday Night Raw was shown. It got a 2.55 TV rating. What rating did Nitro have? Nitro had a 2.95 TV rating. But is this only for the USA or for everywhere. I guess the rating is only for the US. ECW, the third taping, at a 0.05 rating. Dominic DeNucci. So let's see what happens in week 4. I guess WCW will have a pay-per-view. Monday Night Raw was taped. 9,400 people, 82 rating. Shawn Michaels attacked Bret Hart. Smoking Guns defeat Savio Vega and who? Backstage segment with Yokozuna. Backstage segment with Vince McMahon. Backstage segment with Ahmed Johnson. The Partisans, Yokozuna, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels defeated the Warlord and the New Rockers. British Bulldog defeated Jake Roberts to retain the Intercontinental title, and the Plague, Undertaker, and Mankind defeated Goldust and Psycho Sid. So then we continue. Hillbilly Jim. Then WCW Saturday Night taping to almost 3,000 people, 56 show rating. Interview with Conan, John Tenta and Heavy Duty defeat Scotty Flamingo in High Voltage. Backstage segment with Bam Bam Bigelow. Backstage segment with Eddie Guerrero. Scott Norton defeat Juventud Guerrera. Rock'n'Roll Express defeat Rough and Ready. And Greg Valentine defeat Conan. Yeah, good that they have these shows and that these people also get the chance to wrestle on television. So USWA dropped in a move that could have major ramifications for the future of the USWA. The company last night lost Tele-Quebec as a broadcast partner. The deal came to an end when Tele-Quebec officials apparently lost confidence in the quality of the shows being produced. USWA have yet to make an official statement on this huge blow. Oh my god. Had a show. What happened on their show? The main event, Jerry Lawler defeated Reggie B. Fine and Paul Diamond to retain their heavyweight title. Glacier wrestled Ric Flair. And then WWE Superstar, 60 ratings, 695 people, only such a small talent. It was in Hawaii. Was the rest of the company also in Hawaii? Viscera defeats Salvatore Sincere. Does this game understand like where they are and that they should be in the similar arena or not too far away, or do they just travel from Hawaii to Australia and back? So backstage segment with like WWE 2K22 does in the universe mode. Backstage segment with Yokozuna. Backstage segment with Vader. Interview with the Body Donors. Tatanka defeat the Goon by countout. The Devil Machines defeat the Body Donors. The Warlord and the New Rockers defeat Savio Vega and Team Zero Tolerance. Robbie Rage may resign with the WCW. Incoming for USWA. Contract offers. They should find a television channel. So then we get frustrated Steve Blackman. He's 6 months since it has been 6 months since he works a wrestling show. Is he in the WWF already? Or where is he at the moment? ECW Hardcore TV was taped, but they only did 2 shows to 500 fans. So here 68 rating, 500 fans, exactly 500 fans. Sabu called out Too Cold Scorpio. One Man Gang defeated the Sandman. Bubba Dudley and the Pitbulls defeated Stevie Richards and the Headhunters. Backstage segment with Francine. Interview with Paul Heyman. Too Cold Scorpio defeated Mikey Ripwreck. Tommy Dreamer defeated Brian Lee in a table smash. And Sabu and the Sandman defeated Arn Anderson, Dark the Clown. Arn Anderson instantly main eventer here. Is he still with WCW? But he could be like a game changer for them, I think. Or at least a very, very valuable part of the roster. Sabu and Too Cold Scorpio got into a heated shouting match backstage. The Sandman and the One Man Gang came face to face backstage and got separated. Stevie Richards defeated Rob Van Dam. There was a backstage segment with Beulah McGillicuddy, an interview with Paul Heyman. Bubba Dudley and the Pitbulls defeat Sammy the Silk and Violent Conduct. Tommy Dreamer defeat Dances with Dudley. And Sandman and Sabu defeat Doink the Clown and the One Man Gang. So that was it. New USWA feud. Buddy Landell and Tommy Rich. WCW Saturday Night got a 0.17 TV rating. Henry Godwin may resign with the WWF. Robbie Rage got a contract extension with WCW. So let's see. WCW has a pay-per-view this week. Retirement for Bob Armstrong. Bob Armstrong is about to retire from active competition, 57 years old. He's starting for a new career behind the scenes, already seeking advice from some of these colleagues Is Smoky Mountain Wrestling not in this? I think they didn't. They were already gone in 1997. No? So we got ECW Hardcore TV completes run. ECW released a statement last night thanking US syndication Small 3 for their partnership. The statement came as ECW Hardcore TV finished its run there, so that's why they had such a small taping. Will they have a new show, or don't they have any television show at the moment? They just announced something, so there will probably be something soon. WWC Living in the Sin. Abdullah the Butcher defeated Juan Can Castillo to retain the WWC Caribbean Heavyweight title. 8,800 people. Superstars aired, got a 0.19 TV rating. Their second show already beats WCW's second show. No? Ken Shamrock returns after being absent without leave, or what is AWOL? Yeah. For quite some time, Ken Shamrock last night resurfaced to make the announcement that he's returning to the wrestling business and he's keen to make a huge splash. Is he signed with WWE already? Having been away on his hiatus, the wrestling landscape has changed significantly since he was last seen. It will be interesting. Has he already ever wrestled in early 1997? He was the special referee at WrestleMania, no? Oh, this is Monday, so WCW didn't have a pay-per-view? Anyway, Undertaker won the Royal Rumble, and I'll see you next time. Bye.